It's hot here in Texas. It's about 100 degrees outside right now, and a AC unit isn't working here, and it's pretty hot in here. I've been chugging a lot of water, and it's been making me a little bit more frustrated, you could probably imagine. So imagine how frustrated I am that today I look and pull up Steam. I see that there's a bi-weekly update once again for the for Wrath, Aeon of Ruin. You guys remember this game? Y'all remember this game? Okay, so for those of you, I mean, anyone who's watching this probably knows exactly what I'm talking about, but Wrath was originally put out, I want to say in 2019, it might even be, it's around 2019, we're going to go with 2019. So we're talking about 4 years right now, and we can actually say about 5 years, I think we can be a little generous to say 5 years of development for this game at this point. Doesn't that sound a little crazy to you? 5 years of development for this game. That was originally supposed to come out, I believe, in 2019, actually. I might be wrong about that. I can't remember the release dates. Everything is just so very confusing for this game. I'm very confused about a lot of things. But let's talk about the main thing that a lot of people right now are very frustrated about. Me included. So at Realms Deep last year, they said, I'll actually pull it up right here. Here's the Realms Deep 2022 trailer for Wrath on a Ruin. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wee, wah. Let's skip to this last bit, okay? Here we go. There you have it. Spring of 2023. That was the most recent release date, estimation, window, whatever, that they put out. And what's the day? June? Really? Is it June 23rd? That's awesome. June 23rd of 2023. I think we missed the spring release window. Have they posted any updates about why this has happened? No. What we get is one of these bi-weekly development updates. These are cool. These are fun. If you're like involved early access with a game, which a lot of us have been, me included, the bi-weekly updates help to ensure that there is communication between the developers and the consumer, letting them know that they are indeed working on this game and that there is forward momentum happening. But here's the thing. At a certain point, these developer updates should show that this game is, like, at the very least near complete. Like, we're at the finish line, at the very least at this point, considering how many times they've pushed back, oh my god, the release date for this thing. So we're here on the store page, right? And if you look at recent reviews, we have very negative reviews happening. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got here. A lot of thumbs down. Wrath bi-weekly negative review. Yep, sounds about right. Laugh my ass off. Just take down your roadmap at this point. There's no reason to keep it up. And there's another thing. Let's take a look at this roadmap. Here we have the roadmap, starting in early access of November 22nd, 2019. Oh boy. So we have our first early access content update in 2020, along with the second one, and the third one happening in 2021. As far as I know, I think these have all actually happened, so there's nothing weird about that. However, look at this. Full release in 2022. If you look at the roadmap right here, it should very clearly show that with everything that they've done with all these content updates, that we should have reached full release in 22. Okay, well, that didn't happen. So at the Realms Deep showcase thing that they had, obviously we just saw it. It said spring of 2023. And like I said, we are now in June of 23. We have now missed the spring window. So, okay. What's their update? What is the update that they're giving us? Well, this is the update right here. Greetings, Outlander. The last 2 weeks we've been focusing on moving our remaining maps into the detailing and lighting stages and continuing UI improvements. Today we'll share with you some of our additions to the Outlanders Journal and more item pickup icons. How far into production is this game? Why are we seeing sketches? Why are we seeing sketches this far in to this production? This is what you see in early to mid production of a game, not late stage, not when you should have already released the game. This doesn't bode well already. This actually makes me think you kind of like poked into like previous updates, maybe things you haven't released before, and now you're shoehorning them into this update because you got nothing. Okay, let's look at the pickup icons. Wow. Again, these are things that should have been there already, but we're seeing them now. Okay, and now they have to talk about why they missed this. Okay. In other news, aside from drawings, icons, and other fixes, blah 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 blah, levels. You're adding stuff to your levels. The E3 M3 is getting a lighting pass. Guys, where are we in production to this game? I have to know. You said spring of 2023. You've already pushed the game back 2 or 3 times now, I think. We're in 23. We're at 4 years now since the initial release date of the early access. And you're talking about adding lighting? Adding lighting and gameplay to the blue door area of E3 and 4. What's happening? 3D Realms. What's happening, Kill Pixel? What's going on with this game? Why are... If this is true, if this is a real update of what's happening currently, why are we so far behind on this game? What's going on? So, okay, at the end, is there anything? No. Nothing about missing the release date. That's it for today's update. We hope you enjoyed these progress images, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. I guess we're going to see you every 2 weeks forever at this point, because I don't know. I don't know what's happening with this game, and I'm getting frustrated. Let's look at some of these comments. So we're just going to gloss over the missed release window. Yep. Dead game. I don't know if it's a dead game. I certainly hope it's not a dead game. Don't you think that you missed to tell us something? Mm-hmm. Looks like I picked the wrong day to buy this game. Oh my goodness. This is bad, 3D Realms. This is really bad. What's going on with your communication right now? They completely forgot to tell us anything about this missed release window. That's bad. That's bad. That's a sign that a game is in hell, in development hell. And you know, this isn't even really just a Wrath Aeon of Ruin problem. This is also an issue that has sprung up with Aeon Fury's DLC, Aftershock. Because once again, that's another thing that there's been a lack of communication on, and we don't even know what's really happening with that. It's just recently that they started showing a little bit more about that game, so it's like interest is starting to come back. But I'm still in the same boat of like, why are we not communicating, like full transparency of why these things keep happening? And you might be wondering, well, Casey, why are you so upset? Stop being so upset about this. I will tell you exactly why I'm so upset about this. Remember back in 2019 when they first released the early access for this game, they put out the Wrath Aeon of Ruin Founders Edition. It's basically the big box physical edition of this game. That I bought one of those. One of those is mine. I bought it way back in 2019. You can see here. Expected release date of 21. We're missing that by a country mile. And you can see here it was $100. Now let me explain something. I don't really buy a lot of physical editions of anything. Like usually I'll just buy like just the game itself. I don't usually do these limited edition things. I did for Doom Eternal and Doom 2016, and I'm very happy with those packages, by the way. Really enjoy the helmet. Also the Revenant statue I've got up there right now. And, you know, those boxes are really cool, but those are obviously for your diehards that are willing to put forward that kind of money. And 3D Realms is a company that I've always appreciated, going all the way back to being a kid. And I really liked Wrath Aeon of Ruin quite a bit when I played it. And so I wanted to give them money, not just because the limited edition here, there's some cool stuff in here, but it's mostly because I really like 3D Realms. I like the games that they make, and I wanted to give them support and give them this money, you know, obviously for this package and everything, but I went forth and made that decision because I really like and appreciate what 3D Realms is doing. Not so much anymore. I am starting to get very nervous about this company. They've been pushing back a lot of games, and I think they have stopped talking completely about one game. Was it Kingpin? Yes, Kingpin Reloaded. This is another game that they've like completely stopped talking about. No one really seems to know what's happening with this game right now. They've just kind of gone radio silent on it. Now, this personally isn't a game that I'm like deeply looking forward to. I'll definitely play it if it ever releases. But this game is not targeted for me. Let me just put it that way. I have no nostalgia for this game. But it's just another example of them just... They've announced this game, and they've shown some stuff for it, and then it's just... nothing. Is that a big box? Did they do big box pre-orders for this? Coming 2020? Are you kidding me? This was supposed to be released in 2020? Guys, what's going on with this company? What's going on? I don't understand what's happening with 3D Realms right now. This is boding extremely poorly right now. There's a lot of games either in development hell or they've scrapped and they've just not done anything about it. I don't know what's going on. Of course, there could be all kinds of things that are happening behind the scenes that we do not know. Again, it just goes back to the communication, because maybe they're having all kinds of problems. Maybe there's all kinds of issues happening behind the scenes. Maybe they need more people to work on the games. Who the hell knows? Because they don't say anything. And I've bounced around, you know, the Reddit page. I've looked at their Discord. They don't say anything. You know, they make these updates, and people are asking like, where the hell is the game? Just tell us where the game is. What's going on? You're not saying anything about the release window being completely missed at this point. And what's going on with the Founders Edition big box? Am I gonna have to like contact Limited Run and be like, guys, I don't trust this company anymore. Like, you should probably give me a refund. At least I think it's Limited Run, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong. Maybe it is directly through 3D Realms, which is making it me feel a little bit more. Oh, it's making me feel a little bit unsettled that I might even get my money back. Anyway, point being, 3D Realms. Say something about why you've missed this window completely. Don't put another bi-weekly update out and not say anything about why this was missed. And maybe also for me and the 499 other people who purchased the Founders Edition, Can you just maybe give us like a small little vote of confidence that these are still going to happen? You are still going to make these, and you are still going to ship these. I'm a little upset. I'm definitely a little upset. And you know that you have gamers that feel a little bit of... I'm not trying to attack anyone, but there is sometimes a little sense of entitlement that, like, a company has, you know, keeps delaying a game, and people are like, well, what the fuck? Where's my game? Blah, 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 blah. You know, there's definitely people like that out there. But this, I think this situation, we have finally... We're there now. We're there. You have multiple games that you have said were going to come out at a certain date, and they've either now been continuously pushed back, or we've heard nothing about what's happening with them. Like, let me see. Let me look at Kingpin real quick. Let me see if I can find anything. If they've mentioned anything about this game pushed back. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is bad. This is bad. So now I'm on the Kingpin page. This is a rabbit hole I'm starting to go down. I'm on the Kingpin Reloaded page in their the community hub. And here's a post saying Kingpin Reloaded delayed until 2021. And that's looking like the most recent update that they've put out. It's coming soon, guys. They've stated it on the store page. Where is it? When was the last time an official dev even came and posted to let everyone know what was going on? Let's click this. Delayed until 2021. We've been hard at work on this for the majority of 2020. We're finally at a stage where we're almost done. Guys, this says this developer right here, or yeah, the Kingpin Reloaded team right here, it says, we've been hard at work on this for the majority of 2020 and are finally at a stage where we're almost done. Delayed until 21. June 23rd, 2023. Today. And this is the last update on the Steam page. Guys, I think it's time. I'm upset. I'm not confident in this company anymore. I gave them my money for the big box of Wrath. I've been waiting forever for Aftershock. I don't know what's going on with Graven. I know that they're doing updates for that, but yet again, let's actually look at Graven. Early access came out May 26th, 2021. May 26th, 2021. Have we got any updates about why we're not getting anything right now? I actually don't know when this game was said to be released, so I can't really get on this. Ah, here we go. Do not buy a 3D Realms game unless it is finished. That is starting to look like the case. Oh, here we go. It's the fucking roadmap. If you see a game with a roadmap, it, like, I know it's not guaranteed, but it's starting to feel like if 3D Realms has one, you're in trouble. Early access launch. Update 1 of 2022. As far as I know, I think they've been keeping true on these updates. Full release. They have not stated a full release date, which is probably a good move on their part. But it doesn't change the fact that your last game update was October of 22. And the one before that was August. Oh my god, dude. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this game. We have a company here that has now held back on at least 3 games. We have Wrath, Kingpin, and Aeon Fury Aftershock. There's also a new Shelly Bombshell game. I can't remember the name of it, and they released a trailer for that, I think also at that same Realms Deep event. And it looked really good. But I don't know what's going on with this company. They don't respond to any criticism on their social media of people asking what the hell's going on, and they keep putting out these updates, these developer updates that don't really, they're not really doing anything anymore except pissing everyone off. 3D Realms, please acknowledge that there's something going on. Acknowledge that you've missed completely your estimated release window for Wrath. Talk about that Founders Edition, that big box edition that me and 499 other people pre-ordered. What's happening with that? Talk about what the hell's going on with Kingpin Reloaded. Why is that not being talked about? The last update was 21. And there's nothing for that. And what's happening with Graven? You obviously have to talk about Graven too, because people are also asking about it here as to why that is getting held back as much as it is. If you look at the roadmap for Graven, everything has been met except for the full release. Why is that not happening? Please talk about Aftershock. I've been seeing recent posts about it, like some gameplay footage stuff. That's cool, but like, what is happening? 3D Realms, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Please, just say something. I gave you money. Other people gave you money. All these players that have been enjoying these games, especially Aeon Fury, the full game that came out is incredible. It's wonderful. I love that game so much. And I like all the early access stuff that has come out with all these other games. But what's happening? Why aren't these games released? Why do they keep getting pushed back? And now, even more importantly, why are you missing release windows and not saying anything about it? It doesn't bode well. You got to say something, please. Just please. Otherwise, these comments are just going to continue on anything that you post. And I certainly will not be the only person that makes a video asking what the hell's going on with you guys. So, anyway, this was just a stupid little rant from a guy who just really wants to play your games and is just wondering why you took my money and not giving me what I paid for. Or at least just telling me why I'm not getting it now. Just say something, please. Thank you. And goodbye. Hopefully I don't have to make another video about this. Peace out.